Step outside on a clear, dark night and look up. You see this sheer volume of stars stretching across the sky, right? It kind of gives you this illusion of a perfectly quiet, static universe. But actually, scratch that. That stillness, it's a grand cosmic deception. Welcome to this Curious Orbit Explainer. Today we're embarking on a journey into the deep cosmos to investigate a mystery of the highest order. We're going to explore something absolutely monumental that's happening right now, out in the unfathomable vastness of space. And it's happening to us, to our solar system, and to our entire celestial neighborhood. So get ready, because we are looking at one of the most profound enigmas ever encountered by modern astronomy.
So what if I told you that our entire Milky Way galaxy, with all of its hundreds of billions of stars, its countless rogue planets, the glowing nebulas, and, well, you and me, what if I told you it's actively hurtling towards something and nobody knows exactly what it is? I mean, it literally sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? But it's a very real, very established scientific reality. We are absolutely not sitting still. We're being pulled by an invisible tether straight across the dark expanse of the universe.
Section 1. A cosmic mystery, an invisible force in deep space. Section 2. Everything is moving, a decades-old astronomical puzzle. Okay, let's dive into this. To really wrap our heads around this mystery, we have to look back at what scientists originally thought the universe was doing. Following the Big Bang, space itself has been stretching. Because of this expansion, which scientists called the Hubble flow, they totally expected galaxies to just be moving apart from one another uniformly. Think of it like dots on a balloon that's inflating in all directions. But the reality observed through our telescopes? Shockingly different. Astronomers detected what they call a peculiar velocity. So instead of a nice, uniform expansion, entire galactic neighborhoods weren't moving exactly as the math predicted. Instead, they were exhibiting this massive, coordinated drift. It's almost like rivers flowing down a mountain. Countless galaxies were streaming toward one very specific, unseen region of space.
Section 3. The massive gravitational source. Hunting the invisible giant. Right, so that coordinated drift led to a staggering realization. To move entire galaxies, structures that weigh absolutely incomprehensible amounts, you need a gravitational force that is equally unfathomable. Hundreds of millions. That's the number you really need to keep in mind to grasp the sheer awe-inspiring scale of this. The invisible giant doing all this pulling isn't just some localized quirk. Its gravitational reach extends across hundreds of millions of light years. To put that into perspective, our entire solar system is just a fraction of a single light year across, and 1 light year is about 6 trillion miles. Multiply that by hundreds of millions, and you really start to feel the immense, crushing scale of this cosmic leviathan dragging us through the void.
Let's break down exactly what this immense gravity is capturing. It's actively affecting hundreds of thousands of galaxies. It influences entire galaxy clusters, and these are basically colossal cosmic cities, each containing trillions of stars, all bound together and just dragged through the darkness. And crucially for us, it pulls our own Milky Way. We are part of this grand cosmic migration, hurtling at incredible speeds toward a single mysterious destination that astronomers ominously named the Great Attractor. So you might logically ask, if this thing is so incredibly massive, why don't we just point our best telescopes at it and take a look? Well, here is the major complication in our cosmic detective story. The Great Attractor is perfectly hidden in a region of space scientists officially call the zone of avoidance. It's located exactly behind the thickest, most dense regions of our own Milky Way galaxy. So the blinding starlight, the thick cosmic dust, and the swirling gas of our own galactic center, they act like a massive brick wall, completely blocking our view. To peer through this veil, astronomers literally had to abandon visible light entirely and rely on X-ray and radio telescopes, painstakingly piecing together the puzzle through all the static.
Section 4. The Laniakea supercluster. The bigger picture.
Now, even though the zone of avoidance keeps the heart of the Great Attractor hidden, scientists have formed some incredibly compelling theories by mapping the massive structures of the universe around it. The exact nature of it is still a matter of intense ongoing debate. Some experts believe the Great Attractor is a localized, dense anomaly, like a giant concentration of ancient galaxies and unseen dark matter, huddled so closely together that their combined gravity is creating a massive sinkhole in space. But others theorize it isn't an isolated object at all, but rather just the gravitational center of gravity for an even more terrifyingly large structure.
By mapping the flow of all these drifting galaxies, astronomers have actually defined that larger cosmic structure. They named it the Laniakea supercluster. In Hawaiian, Laniakea means immense heaven, and man, it's an incredibly fitting name. We're talking about a massive web of over 100,000 galaxies, stretching 520 million light-years across. And our Milky Way? We are just a tiny, insignificant speck, located way out on one of the outer fringes of this massive web. A lot of scientists now believe the Great Attractor is simply the dense gravitational center of this colossal supercluster, basically the focal point where all the cosmic streams of Laniakea eventually converge.
Section 5. The biggest unknown. Following the cosmic footprints.
Despite everything we've managed to map, and despite understanding our place in the immense heaven of Laniakea, the ultimate heart of this anomaly remains the absolute biggest unknown. Think about it. Nobody has directly observed the dense center of this entire structure yet. Our entire understanding of the Great Attractor relies purely on observing what it does to the universe around it. We measure the gravitational pull, we clock the incredible speed of galaxies rushing into the dark, but the entity itself remains completely shrouded. It's such an eerie reality of astrophysics, tracking the massive effects of a phantom we can't even see.
It's exactly like finding massive footprints in the snow without seeing the giant who made them. We are staring at the colossal cosmic footprints left by this gravitational force. We can calculate how unimaginably heavy it must be based on the depth of those cosmic impressions, and we know exactly what direction it's pulling us, but we still haven't seen the face of the behemoth walking through the dark.
Ultimately, the whole mystery of the Great Attractor reminds us just how little we truly know about the universe. There is something absolutely enormous out there, literally dictating the movement of hundreds of thousands of galaxies across the vastness of space. And honestly, the most incredible part? We are going along for the ride. Our entire solar system, our planet, our lives, we're all hurtling toward this unseen anomaly at a mind-bending speed of around 1.3 million miles per hour.
So what do you think lies in the dark at the center of the Great Attractor? Is it a supermassive web of dark matter? Maybe a cluster of ancient, hyper-dense galaxies? Let us know your theories in the comments below. And hey, for more cosmic mysteries and journeys into the unknown, make sure to subscribe to Curious Orbit. Thanks for exploring the universe with us today, and keep looking up.